Ugh, I am just loving this new pop-up shop. It's great. I'm recording. Hey, how's it going, people? Don't mind that. I was just relaxing in the new pop-up shop. But there is a new pop-up shop, as you guys can see, and we actually have an update to talk about. And of course, there's going to be a few extra bit of news inside this video. But as you guys can see inside the rec center right now, we have this new barber pop-up shop. Obviously following this very barber 70s theme, as you guys can see, and even comes with new hair, as you guys can see as well. Definitely one of my more favorite pop-up shop stores, as you guys can see. We have 4 hairs, 3 of them actually being new, and this actually used to be a hat. You could color this now. They have my glasses, they have this gold chain, and then they have the samurai belt, the mobster suit, this fortune teller garb for 10,000 tokens, the barrel shirt, the skater fit, and then the RIA glasses. If you're interested in this rec center shop, well, this is the actual shop, as you guys can see, and we have this new sword skin. Going for about almost 5,000 tokens, you guys can get this new dark face sword skin, and I like it. And we have a new featured creator if you guys haven't already seen. His name is The Disco Man, and of course, be sure to let me know your guys' thoughts on this recroom creator. Now, before we get to our actual update and more important stuff like that, Recroom actually had a few announcements that I thought I'd share. We got this announcement from Jeffy, a Recroom developer, saying, "Hey everybody, full body avatars are almost here. Some of you may notice that there's a bug going around that allows some players to get to those avatars before they are released. These full body avatars in the bug don't fully represent the supported beta full body avatars that will be releasing very soon. While we appreciate all the excitement for the upcoming feature, the beta has not quite started yet. Make sure to keep your guys' eyes peeled here for more updates about the beta launch. Thanks." Then they also had this other one as well, talking about the Discord community and stuff, so if you guys are in the Recroom Discord, here's some news for you. Sizz is announcing that the developers are planning to shift a few channels around based on activity metrics and long-term support needs in the coming week. What does this look like? Some sub-channels will merge together as new channels, and other will emerge into forums. Here's a list of the changes we expect to make. If you guys are interested, I will allow you to pause and read and stuff like that. I'm not going to read this all out because I know not a bunch of people are actually inside the Discord server, but if you guys are interested, here are the changes that are going to be effective pretty soon. And if you guys want to leave feedback, feel free to leave feedback inside the actual chat that this, message is inside of. If you guys are interested, feel free to join the Recroom Discord through the link inside the description. And it was announced that March Room Awards are coming. They say get your Room 2.0 rooms ready. March Room Awards will be the same as before, but they'll be replacing the mobile bonus rewards with a special Rooms 2.0 reward section in April. We'll have details in the next couple of weeks, but in the meantime, check out these pages to learn more about the Rooms 2.0 features so that you can take advantage of the changes in April. They have the links to the stuff that we have covered before. Feel free to click on those links if you guys are interested. I will have a link to the Creative Club Discord server down inside the description as well. And they actually even announced this new beta water shader feature out now in Recroom Studio. You can take a gander at one of the tools they'll be featuring in My Little Monster. The water shader. Make gorgeous gleaming textures in Recroom Studio that'll instantly improve the look of your room with just a few clicks. And the best part is, this feature is launching in beta now in Recroom Studio. So check the links out below to find out more. Now you guys can find the full documentation, you guys can get Recroom Studio, but they actually have an article about this. Now inside this article, it says, check out this new tool available in Recroom Studio to make liquids in game look more realistic. And they show off this image of, all these different water shaders. Now inside the article, if you read a little bit deeper, they basically have the copy and paste text of what happened inside the announcements and stuff like that. If we actually look a little bit downwards, you guys will see that they have their step-by-step instructions and best practices documentation right here. So check it out if you want to make your own water wonderful too. This article will cover texture. It adds texture, animation, and color depth. Admission, control the glow of your liquid. Specular, alter the reflection and shininess. A normal map where you can create wave patterns. Foam, where you can add foam to your shoreline and rocks. And waves to control the look and feel of your waves. Now if you guys click the button where it says read documentation now, it'll actually take you to this guide where it tells you all about water shaders. And if you guys are big into Recroom Studio, well, there you guys go. There's your guide. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but if you want to explore it yourselves, the links will be down there inside the description below for you to check them out. Now, of course, did you know that Recroom had an update? Yes, that's right. Recroom actually had an update, and here are the actual patch notes. Inside this new Recroom patch, the Too Much Handles edition, Recroom talks about third-person mode, and they say we're starting to roll out big updates to third-person mode. Soon you'll be able to pick things up, throw a ball, shoot a gun, and swing a sword, actually engage with the world, all in the third person mode, and it'll be a great way to enjoy your full body avatar. Now, what platforms might support third person? All screen platforms should be able to actually support third person. No out of body experience for VR though. When will I get it? We'll carefully be A/B testing this feature over several rounds, hopefully soon. What is happening to first person? First person mode is here to stay. Third person will be an entirely optional way to play. How does third person work in UGC rooms? By using our cross-platform building blocks like handles, interaction volumes, locomotion circuits, etc., most rooms already work great in third person. Later we'll add new circuits for creators to customize or restrict third person if the room is meant to be played in a specific way. We believe iteration is quality, and we will be iterating on third person a lot this year, so let us know your feedback. And they even show this little gif of how Rec Room looks inside the third person. When this was a feature back in the day, did you ever play Rec Room in third person? Be sure to let me know, because I sure did. Wasn't a big fan, but personally I like the whole first person feel. It's just kind of right. Now they had some general improvements and bug fixes. They say player UIs only shown above your head in third person will be opted in to show own name tag in third person. Touch can now reliably tap on old UIs like the costume equip button. Touch hides the dot reticle while targeting the UI since it only uses direct tap. They fixed a bug where screens cannot interact with scoreboards from the same distance as VR. Camera shake and recoil are turned and limited to reasonable amounts in certain cases. While wall climbing, screens can drop off or slowly descend by pressing crouch. Then they fixed the infinite shot bow bug, which I want to talk more about this later. Then they fixed a bug in the rooms too, which prevented you from changing default values from player properties on a player definition board. Then lastly, they restricted the KBM market selection to the current scope in rooms 2.0, allowing selection across scope led to a variety of issues. Now talking about this whole infinite shot bow bug being patched and stuff like that, we all know that this also patches double shot as well. But some players have been saying, and what I was actually DM'd about, was that it's actually significantly harder to do some of those, in-game glitches like extendoing or, being able to kind of mess with objects using your hands. Quote unquote, the grace period of grabbing has been significantly reduced, so it's a lot harder to do some of those in-game glitches and etc. Feel free to check it out in-game if you want. Okay chat, now I can basically show you and stuff like that. Inside of Rec Room, if you try to extendo, you'll usually kind of throw the ball out and try to grab it within the space around your hand, which is able to grab objects and whatnot. Now you were able to do this and stuff, but trying to do it now is genuinely way harder. I can't extendo, you know what I mean? So please check it out in game if you guys are interested. But of course, what are your guys' thoughts? Now lastly, they talk about Rec Room Studio inside this update. They're introducing the water shader, one of the tools we've been creating for My Little Monsters. I talked about this earlier inside the video, so it's not too shocking, but now you can use water features pop in all new ways. You can check out the new example of water assets. Prefabs can be found under assets/default assets/prefabs/environmental assets/water examples/. When dragging a new wire from the Studio object board, the Studio function chip is now included among the list of chips that can be created and automatically connected to the new wire. They fixed a number of issues in Room 2.0 rooms around copying, duplicating, and pasting objects that are children of a container. The set HUD element enabled chip uses the slot configuration of the Rec Room level HUD chip that it is connected to. Hey, did you know that I have memberships? Massive shout out to all my channel members and stuff like that. I really do appreciate it when you guys spend your hard-earned cash on me at least once a month. It makes me very happy, so thank you guys for giving me your money. And of course, massive shout out to Ramen Noodle, Bucket Guy, Bendy RR, Moofy, Logan from Hell, Blur, Forrest S Plus Maniac, Manuel Lopez, Barry VR, Snub, Gala_XE, FireGod82, DinoPie, Adam.exe Games, Yo It's Shaky, Aki Boy Jack Tutorial, Greg Streams, Sony Robot, Garlic Bread, Peanut Butter B3599, Chicken Prince Noodle Official, Ace the Narrator, BBB Burning Owl, Eric OVR, Trevor A, Rafi RR, Cloud, Netflix69, Box David, and Dozer Blade Cat. Easy! I ate those names, and I really do appreciate it, especially if you're a squidling as well. Thank you guys. You guys are very helpful. Anyways though, that's pretty much it, and I will see you guys inside the video. Woo! And that's pretty much Rec Room's entire update. Now, I have a bunch of news that I want to cover, but I don't have a whole lot of time. So, basically, I'm going to just save the news that I'm not going to cover in this video for tomorrow's upload, so stay tuned. That's pretty much been it, of course, and we had covered the weekly rotation, the update, etc., and feel free to leave your guys' comments. Did you like the video? If so, feel free to like it, and if you guys don't like it, you guys are going to be bald. Just pulling your leg, maybe. I have a razor, I'm not afraid to use it. But of course, feel free to use code SKULL inside of Rec Room. It's SK0L, completely free, and I really do appreciate it. Or you guys can go into my profile and click that support button, because I really do appreciate that as well. If you guys are interested about how I turned myself into a full body avatar, feel free to check out my last video where that actually happened. It's so crazy, it's super random. My bones are back to normal now, so that's good, I guess. And of course, be sure to subscribe. I'll catch you guys inside the next one, and without any further ado, Bro Fist!